Tired is a thought, nothing more. Exhaustion? That's a decision. If you tell your mind you're tired, your body will follow. But I choose not to get tired. I choose to dominate, to conquer, to outwork and outlast. I want my presence to make you question your career. My father said, "Son, you might not be the most gifted, but never leave the arena without leaving your soul on the floor. Give 120% every single day. Not 100, not 110. I'm talking about all of you. Every breath, every inch, every second. You've got to want it so bad it becomes your oxygen. You have to go all in with an obsession so deep it consumes your being. Because I wasn't handed anything. I fought for everything. I sacrificed. I suffered. And I refused to quit. If you're aiming to be number one on earth, then you need to ask yourself, what are you really willing to give up? Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally? Are you willing to be misunderstood? Are you willing to suffer quietly, invisibly, while everyone else parties? That burn you feel? That's the price tag of greatness. Success is a lonely walk, because few are willing to pay the full price. They don't want to feel the pain of discipline, the cost of consistency. But that's the down payment for glory. You want to be elite? You have to walk like the elite. They didn't smile their way to greatness. Michael wasn't laughing on the court. Kobe wasn't chuckling in the gym. Tiger wasn't grinning on the range. These legends weren't chasing friendship, they were chasing legacy. Ali didn't care about being liked. Tyson wasn't handing out hugs. They walked into battle. And if you were in the way, you were getting knocked down. No doubt, no hesitation. Because in their minds, they were already the best. People hated hearing it. But it didn't change the truth. I'm the best. Even when I doubt myself, even when the world questions me, I remind myself, I'm the best. You don't need to love me. You don't need to like me. I didn't show up to make friends. I came here to win. Alexander said, I met the enemy. It was me. But true competitors, they're always recruiting enemies. They get bored without war. They need a reason to wake up hungry. No enemy, they create one. Because pressure pulls out power. And the right challenge reveals parts of you you've never seen. Success? That's the best revenge. You don't argue. You don't fight. You grow. And as you rise, they shrink. As your voice gets louder, their noise becomes irrelevant. You don't defeat them. You outgrow them. You overshadow them. And suddenly, nobody even sees them. So what will you give up? What will you bleed for? Do you understand the cost of greatness? There are days I looked in the mirror and said, I do this because I love the war. I live to win. Because if I couldn't win, I wouldn't even show up. Waking up at 6 a.m. in the off-season while your friends sleep in and eat pancakes, that's sacrifice. Dragging your gear in 90-degree heat to grind while they're at the beach, that's grit. Everyone takes hits, but only champions rise after. So prepare yourself, because the path to glory is paved with resistance. The world will scream no, but you scream back, yes, yes, I believe. Yes, I'm capable. Yes, I will rise. Yes, nothing will stop me. Practice every day, 2 hours, 3 hours, every day, not once a week, every day. That's how you become unstoppable. You must be obsessed. You must be addicted to the pursuit. You must be disciplined beyond reason. And here's the key. It starts with you. Not your coach, not your parents, not your friends, you. Your identity begins and ends with you. Every day you wake up is another chance. A chance to decide who you are. Cashier, CEO, doctor, father, mother, soldier, student. There is more inside you. That belief becomes your foundation. It rewires your thoughts. It changes how you walk, how you breathe, how you behave. If you become an executor, if you not only know but do, you will rise. Not just learning, embodying, working harder than anyone around you. You will dominate your space. Ali said, "Suffer now and live the rest of your life a champion." He knew pain wasn't punishment, it was preparation. The fire wasn't burning him, it was forging him. I trust what's inside me more than what's out there. I stand on my faith. I stand on my truth. I stand on who I am, and I will rise again. I will win again. I will conquer. If you work for it, sweat for it, you can have it. Be it. Do it. Don't quit. Don't fold. Hold on. Because if you give up now, you'll never see it. But if you hold on just a little longer, it's coming. Your vision, your dream. It's on the other side of that pain. You deserve it. And if you're willing to work, it's yours. Look yourself in the mirror and ask, how much can I endure? Because the pain that tried to bury you only made you more dangerous. So what are you waiting for? You have greatness inside of you. Everybody shines when life is easy, but the real ones, they show up when they're exhausted. That's when the wolves come out. That's when the truth appears. Plenty of people have talent. Very few can handle the weight of greatness. I believe I'm the best. And that's not arrogance. It's truth. Because I've put in the work. I've paid the price. When I hit you, it won't just hurt. You'll fall. I'm not waiting for someday. I'm winning now. Passion keeps the flame alive. Keep pushing. Keep dreaming. Because every impossibility used to be someone's reality. And if it's never been done before, perfect. That means it's waiting for you. Never say never. Limits are illusions. Fears are lies. Hungry dogs run faster, and I'm starving. Let the big dogs eat. The greats didn't always feel like it, but they showed up anyway. That's the separator. You're either disciplined or you're not. I wanted to become the very best, and I meant that. I wasn't here to smile. Smiling never brought home gold. Skill did. Speed did. Relentlessness did. I'll show the world what I'm made of. And when I do, they'll have no choice but to call me the greatest. If you're willing to sacrifice, if you're willing to give everything, then you can do anything. I am brutal. I am focused. I am unstoppable. No one will stop me. And I'll never apologize for being great. People hate me because I'm good at what I do. But I don't care. Because you win some, you lose some. But I fight every day. I see myself as the Michael Jordan of this craft. When I speak, you listen. And I don't care who's on stage with me. I came to take over. And when I'm done, you'll remember only one name. Give me 99%. That last 1% you kept, that's the reason you failed. I demand excellence, not for claps, not for cheers, but because the job requires it. Too many today are experts in blame, experts in excuses. But excuses don't win. Results do. I walk into work not looking for reasons why it can't happen, but for ways to make it happen. And that's why I win. You can float through life, safe, comfortable, or you can choose to become dangerous. You can evolve every day. You can chase mastery. When it comes to my family, if they're hungry, I'm starving. I don't rest until they're at peace. I don't smile until they're secure. That fire, that purpose, I got it from my mother. And to live like that, it requires work, sacrifice, focus. Am I perfect? Number? Am I meticulous? Not always. But when the moment demands it, I show up. I do what it takes. Because I'm about the bottom line. And whatever that bottom line needs, I give it. Opportunities aren't waiting. Obstacles are standing, so stop waiting. Start breaking through. Greatness doesn't reward laziness. It rewards obsession. You don't work hard to play hard. You work hard so you can choose when you play. Handle your business. Take pride in what you do. Because once you handle your responsibilities, you earn freedom. I wasn't always confident, but I always outworked everybody. Always. Betting on yourself? It's knowing you're worth it, and being willing to work until the world sees it too. That's your job. And if no one helps you, you fight, you crawl, you die trying. We all make excuses, but accountability, that's power. And I learned that from the strongest woman I know, my mother. When ESPN dropped me, I felt betrayed. But she looked at me and said, "What could you have done better?" That hit me. And she was right. I didn't offer solutions. I offered complaints. I gave excuses. Bosses don't want problems. They want problem solvers. And that changed everything, because the moment you stop blaming is the moment you start winning. That's what makes me the best. A commitment to excellence for the team, for the mission, and for myself.